So now we go to question 13. They say which of the following statement is correct for the graph that represent the inequality 3x minus y less or equal than 2. And then A, they say the graph consists of all points above or on the line above or on the line defined by 3x minus y equal to 2. And B, they say the graph consists of all the points below or on the line defined by y equal to 3x minus 2. And then C, they say the graph represents the function. So let's get straight into it. Before we get started, man, like I always do. So, you can get me on YouTube, Chwana Wabantu Academy, and on Twitter also. You can get me with the same name. And make sure you follow me on Twitter. So every time you can get a video, every time when I put a video, you're gonna get it automatically if you follow me. Facebook also, you're gonna get me there and subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's very, very important. So every time when I post a new video, you're gonna get the notification automatically. So subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. So let's get started. So let's get started now for the first question. All right. So this is a question here. They say, which of the following statements is correct? Are correct for the graph represent in the inequality 3x minus y less or equal to 2, and that's the option there. The first option, the second option, third options. So let's get straight into it. So let's get solution. So solution, first of all, if it's me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna represent this equation Cartesian plane. So I'm gonna draw my Cartesian plane here. Let me use green color now. So I'm gonna draw my Cartesian plane. So this is my y, and I'm gonna draw my x. I'm gonna get x and y intercept. So my function is 3x, so I can just get x and y intercept here. 3x minus y less or equal to 2. When x intercept, y equal to 0. So I mean this is gonna be 0, and if this 0, it's gonna be 0. So 3x less or equal to 2 divided by 3. So our x is gonna be 2 over 3. Oh, let me show you here so that you know. I say, man, I didn't understand that you went so quick. Y equals to 0, meaning this is gonna be, look, it's gonna be 3x minus 0 less equal to 2, and then 3x less equal to 2 divided by 3. So x less equal to 2 over 3. So x intercept 2 over 3, or 0.6 or 0.67. So now we want to get y-intercept. Well, for y-intercept, x equal to 0. So this was x-intercept here, x-intercept. So for y-intercept, x equal to 0. So x equal to 0, and when x equal to 0, we're going to have a negative y here. Look, x equal to 0. Ha! So this is going to be 3, x equal to 0, x equal to 0. And then we say minus y less equal to 2, and then this is gonna be 0. Anything times 0 is 0, so it's gonna be 0 minus y, so it's gonna be minus. All right, so then see, and then now y divided by negative, so y, don't worry about this inequality sign, -2. So we know this y-intercept when it's 0, -2. So we just want to get intercept. Don't worry about inequality for now. So we know intercept. For this is going to be y-intercept, which is 0, -2. So we're going to have to prolong this graph here to negative side, So 0, -2. So let's say this -1, this -2, 0, and -2. So this 0, excuse me, 0, and -2. All right, so our y-intercept 0, -2, and our x-intercept right there we got x-intercept 2 over 3.0, but 2 over 3 is like 0.7. If you put in decimal, this has to be 2 over 3. 2 over 3 is like 0.67, 0.7 approximately. That's our x-intercept. So if this, let's say 1, this is 2, 0.7 somewhere here. So then we can connect this graph. Let's connect. So let's say this is 1, let's say this is 2, so 0.7 somewhere here. So we can connect our graph. Man, okay, let's go. Yeah, I was not good in drawing the graph, but I can try here, do my best. So this could be the equation of a line. So I'm saying, but now we go back to the equation. So the equation is about inequality, right? So we're going to have to test. So how are we going to test? You're going to have to take the coordinates above the line and the coordinates below the line and put it into the given inequality, which is this one right here. So, okay, 3x minus y less or equal to 2. So we're going to say our given equality, 3x minus y less or equal to 2. So let's check any coordinates which is above the line. So there's a line. Above the line, for example, 0, 0. 0, 0 is above the line. Or if you say, for example, half and half, or 0 and 5, any coordinate is above the line. Let's say 1 and 7 also is above the line. So let's test them here. For example, 0 and 0, we see is above the line here. So if x equal to 0, means it's going to be 3 times 0 minus y is equal to 0. Now we want to see if it's true. It's not true. So this is going to be 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Is 0 less or equal to 2? It's true. So we see a coordinate above the line is true. So this side is true. Okay, let's take another coordinate. So let's say 0 and 7 or 1 and 7. 1 and 7 is going to be somewhere here. Let's say this is 7. So 1 and 7, you see, is above the line. 1 and 7. So if it's 1 and 7, let's assume it's 1 and 7. Choose me 1 and 7 or 1 and 7 coordinate. Let's put it in here in this equation. See if it's how it's going to say. So x is 1. 3 times 1, 3. Minus, what is a y? 7. So 3 minus 7, negative 4. Oh, negative 4. Is negative 4 less or equal to 2? Yes, it's less than 2. It's true. So we see all the coordinates above the line. It works. It's true. So it's true. So we go to the question. They say the graph consists of all the points above or on the line defined by this one. It's true. So we see all the coordinates above or on the line equal to 2. Yes, you see equal, or you give the true statements. Yeah, I give the true statements. Means you see all the coordinates above the line, it give the right statement. Even if you take the coordinates on the line also, it's going to give the right statement. So I'm saying, for example here, let's take 0 and negative 2. It's on the line. So 0 and negative 2, let's plug it here. So it's going to be 3. What is the x? X equal to negative 2. And then minus. What is the y? No, my x equal to 0, my apology. X equal to 0 here. Because you take this only line, you want to see x equal to 0. Minus. What is a y? Y equal to negative 2. So it's going to be negative 2. So 0, this minus is going to give us positive here. So we see 0 plus 2 is 2. Is 2 equal to 2? Yes, it is. So 2, it is all give us 2 equal to 2. You see here, we have taken this coordinate which is on the line, which is y-intercept. We plug it in here. We see, okay, so x equal to 0. We plug here 0. And then plus, minus. You see in this question, minus. What is a y? Y negative 2. So negative, negative, positive. So 0. So 3 times 0 is 0. Minus, minus, positive, you get 2. So 2 is true. Any point which is on the line or above the line is truly defined this question. So option A is okay. Option 1 is true. So this is true. We're going to tick. So now we go for the next one. For the next one, so they say that I want us to chase the graph consists of all the points below or on the line. On the line. So it's not true already, because when they say on the line, I disagree. You know what I'm saying? They say on the line, and it's not true. We have seen all the point which is on the line. Excuse me. On the line, it has proof for the first one. So of course this is gonna be false. But let me just prove to you another example. Just another example. Let's take a point below the line. So I'm saying, okay, let's take a point below the line. Okay. Take a point below the line. So for example, right? So this is a function here. They say, okay, so let's take this on here. So what they did first, they rearrange, like they make y subjects. So I can take it to the left, but let's just say y. But this one, same as this one. Look, 3x minus y, and then equal to 2. So what they did, they make subject y. So if you make subject y, mean this is gonna come here, y go over. So 3x minus 2 equal to y, and then they flip it, y equal to 3x minus 2. Which is this one. So we want to test. They say, oh, the graph consists of all the points below. So they say below, defined by this equation. Let's test if it's true below. So we're going to come back in it. We're going to go back to the graph again. We're going to take any coordinate below. For example, 2 and negative 2 is below. Look here. This is our line, 2 and negative 2. Any coordinate below. You can take anyone below the line. So 2 and negative 2. So we're going to take 2 and negative 2. So 2 and negative 2. Let's plug it in and see. So y equal to negative 2 is going to be negative 2 equal to 3. Our x equal to 2. 2. We want to see if it's true. So negative 2. Nah, it's not true, because negative 2 is going to be 6. 6 minus 2. No, this is going to be negative 2 is not equal to 4. So it's not true. So option 2 is not true. And even if you take the original equation, remember this one here and this one here, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if we take the original one, 3x minus y, let's equal to 2. it's still going to be the same thing, because if you substitute the value of x, what is the x? X equal to 2, so 3 times 2 minus what is the y? Y negative 2. Is it less equal to 2? Let's see. This is going to be equal to 4 minus plus 2 less or equal to 2. 6 is 6 less than 2? No, it's not true. So since it's not true, option 2 is not true. So this is not true here. So you're going to say, you're not true. You know what I'm saying? So now we go for the C. They say the graph will represent the function. This graph, but which graph are they talking about? I mean, they talk about the given graph in equation. So this is a graph. And how do you test a function? We say we test a function by drawing the vertical line. If any vertical line cut once at every point, then yes, look, let's draw. Oh yes, it does cut. Look, if I use a pencil here and draw a vertical line, look how many, it cut everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it is function only if you don't put inequality. But when you put inequality, it's not gonna be function. You have to remember that. If you use inequality sign, then it's not gonna be function. But if there is no inequality, then yes, it is function. So in our case, they say the graph represents a function. I mean, this graph, no, it's not represent a function, because this graph is from the given here, right? Which is 3x minus y. What's the difference? Okay, let me explain to you the difference. When you say 3x minus y less or equal to 2, we have seen it represents all the coordinates above the line. I mean, above the line here, above the line. All the coordinates above the line. So if all coordinates above the line, meaning, excuse me, if I take x-intercept here, let's say 3, or even y-intercept, any coordinate, okay, let me take x-intercept, which is 3, 2 here. We say 3 what? No, 2 and 3. This is x-intercept. So if you take this in x-intercept, excuse me, you say any points above the line. So if it's any point above the line, meaning it's not necessarily it has to be only 3x and 0. No, it can be with any point above the line. So if it's any point above the line, mean this can result any type of graph above the line. For example, it may result something with a cycle, any coordinate above the line. And if it's going to result in something with a cycle, if you draw a vertical line, it's not going to be functions. So I'm saying why? Because you say this graph is going to be true for any coordinate above the line. When a coordinate point above, the graph consists of all points above the line. So if I take 3.2, it could be 0. Look, 3.2. So this 3.2, it could be with a 0. 0. And 3.2, it could be with any points above. For example, 7. And 3. So it could be with a lot of points. Let's say 3.2 with other coordinates here. So the same points, it could be the lot of points. So it might result something like this. I'm just saying, for example, zigzag. So now let's test if this is a function. So how are we going to test? Let's draw a vertical line. You see, it cut more than once. And you know, whenever you test any type of graph or any type of figure, if you draw a vertical line and cut more than once, then it's not function. So the only reason why it's not function is just because of inequality sign. But if it was not inequality, then yes, it would represent a function, because it could be straight line. If it is straight line, if it was straight line, then no, it was going to cut once. But since it's like, you could draw either way, so it means it's not only going to cut once. So that is so now we go for the option. So my answer, the option which is going to be true, only A. So for question 13, option A. Question 13, option A. So question 13, option 1, option A, option 1. So option, let me use our pen here. So option 1, option A. So that's question 13. Thank you so much.